Last problem, number 20. So now find another Taylor polynomial for g of x centered, or arctan of x, and centered at a equals 0. So once again, t3 of x is going to be, by definition, sum from n equals 0 to 3, f, but not f because it's g, g to the n of x, and not x, but a, over x minus a to the n over n factorial. That's the definition of the Taylor polynomial. So now we have to figure out these derivatives. So the first one is easy. It's arctan. G prime of x, we know that's 1 over 1 plus x squared. Not too crazy so far. G prime prime of x is, by the chain rule, I'll get 2x on top, because that's the derivative of 1 plus x squared, over 1 plus x squared squared. And now g prime prime of x, not prime prime, the third derivative, here we have to put in a little bit of work, but it's not the worst thing. So I have 2x times 1 plus x squared squared to the minus 2, and I take a derivative. So what do I get? You could use quotient rule or product rule with chain rule. I think is a little bit easier because you're going to have to simplify anyway. So it's low d high, or first times the derivative of the second. So 2x times 2x times 1 plus x squared to the minus 3, and then plus first times the derivative of the second is just 2 times 1 plus x squared to the minus 2. So I get 4x 1 plus x cubed to the minus 3 plus 2 1 plus x squared to the minus 2. And it might not be immediately obvious to do this way, but I'm going to factor out a 1 plus x cubed to the minus 3. Seems suspicious, you might say, because I don't have 3 on the right. But I'm going to make up for that by saying this is 4x, that makes sense. And this is 2 times 1 plus x squared. And so finally I get 2 plus 4x plus 2x squared divided by 1 plus x cubed cubed. So all that for that. 2 plus 4x, 2x squared over 1 plus x cubed cubed, x squared cubed. Okay, so how much room do I have? Not too much, but we'll leave it because I wrote it. So now we get Taylor series is f of 0 times nothing over 0 factorial plus f prime at 0 over 1 factorial times x plus f prime prime at 0, x squared, 2 factorial, plus the third derivative at 0 over 3 factorial. Plug those in. So tan inverse of 0 is 0, so we get 0 plus 1 over 1 plus 0 is 1, so we get x. The next derivative we get 2x, so that automatically makes it 0, plus 0, and then the 2, the x's here go to 0, Similarly, this one doesn't do anything, so it's 2 over 1 cubed is 2. There's an x cubed here and an x cubed here. Or in other words, x plus 2x cubed. And that is that question in the end of the exam review.